Hello collectors and welcome back. I want to talk today about rip and ship. And I recently started a series, started off with Danny Phantom and his mystery packs. So I wanted to continue the series and talk today about Cool Trainer Ryan
I get it.
and his rip and ship. So surprisingly, these two beautiful, lovely hits were not pulled by me. They were actually pulled by Ryan for me.
Fuck yes, baby! Both of you! Urban, baby! Bang, bitches! Bang, baby!
Thank you, Ryan. So today we're going to talk about his recent, because he hasn't always been a rip and shipper, his recent introductory to rip and ship, my experience, and where I rank him as far as just my personal opinions. So we're gonna head over to the workshop, CTR workshop, and he'll post his lives here. You can go to live events, and on here you can see, you know, he's got his main thing right there, and the names always kill me. They're funny. I don't know how you come up with them, but yeah. So here we have Man He's Something, and you got one Surging Spark, one Journey Together, one 151. Brilliant Stars, Breakthrough, Holiday Fates ×3, and Twilight Masquerade. Now, price-wise, $149, you might be thinking, wow, that's like super steep, or okay, I get it, you know, he's getting some money off of this, but keep in mind, if you've been watching his rip and ships, he does what he calls pity packs. And honestly, that's something that he doesn't have to do. So the fact that he, you know, takes extra product and ensures that, hey, you know, if you didn't get like a decent hit or a decent amount of hits value, here's some extra packs to take home. He packs them up with you and sends them off. And here's the crazy thing is, I've gotten some other hits out of those pity packs. I've gotten like a Riolu illustration rare. What else did I get? I got like a Needle King one time from 151. So it's really cool that he does stuff like that. He doesn't have to. There's other rip and shippers that are kind of just like, you're out of luck. It is what it is. Too bad. Also the price, I mean, he's live for, God, sometimes 6 hours. So I see it as also paying for the entertainment. The chat is something that I look forward to, which is really cool. It's a really cool community. It's super unhinged. It's not like Nate or even Nick, Rev. It's super off the wall, but it's also a chance for people to express themselves freely. If there's one thing I admire and respect about Ryan, it's the fact that he lets you be yourself in his chat without, you know, as long as you don't cross a certain boundary, he kind of just lets you vent, talk to other people about like what's going on, be yourself, be silly, stuff that you can't normally do at other chats. So part of, you know, him opening stuff for you, it's also part of the experience. And I know you might saying like, oh, that's bogus, blah, blah, blah. But for me, that's what it is. For you, it can mean something else. But for me, the price justifies the packs plus the experience. Now, I also want to go over, he also does what's called a halftime show, which is super cool. So if you're feeling ballsy, you can also do the halftime Legends show. I haven't done any of those just because I don't feel like getting wrecked. But if you don't feel like buying stuff to get ripped open online, you can also do, he has sealed packs. So he has, you know, this bundle right here. I forgot, I don't even like swimming. And then he also has, you know, the old me was chill. I don't know about that. The oldie was kind of also not so chill, but either way, you know, if you want stuff like this, I would have probably never gotten, because one, it's really hard to find stuff right now in stores, and two, you know, something like Breakthrough is really difficult to find, which by the way, these are gonna go out and get graded. I'm super looking forward to that. So they'll be going out to PSA pretty soon. I'll be doing a PSA video, sending out a bunch of the hits that I've been accumulating over the year. And yeah, so I mean, if you've been looking for someone that you can trust, I don't like going to Whatnot just because of all the stories. I haven't had a good experience just yet. But if you've been looking for someone that I can vouch for and you want to, you know, do a rip and ship, you've been thinking about it, Ryan is one of those who caters to the experience and making sure the community is aware that he's doing this for you guys. So super cool. Ranking wise, I'm honestly going to give him an S rank, S tier, which is the highest for me, just because he's very consistent. The shipping is very fast. The only reason shipping was delayed recently was because he was hurt. He had an injury, and that's something that's just out of his control. But super consistent. Again, the fact that he does the pity packs, super cool, really nice of him. I can honestly say that he's an S tier when it comes to rip and shipping. If you pull a hit on his stream, he's not gonna be shady. I mean, obviously, I got him here. So, shout out to Ryan. Keep doing what you're doing. Appreciate you, brother. S tier. I know it doesn't mean a lot for me because I'm little, but one day, hopefully, it does. And I hope to see you in Anaheim, brother. And other than that, we'll see you guys on the next ranking. Take care.